Well, thank you. I appreciate the opportunity to be here, and certainly to follow our partners at Minnesota Power is a nice piece of dovetailing. Oops, I'm moving too fast here for me, and certainly to follow Eric, who is our city council president and somebody that I work with regularly, is a fun opportunity for me as well. I have the challenge sometimes of following Mayor Larson when she speaks locally, and that's always a challenge for me because I'm not quite as dynamic a speaker, and certainly for me to follow Eric is a similar problem. He's much better at this than I am. So I'm here to represent the City of Duluth. My name is Noah Schuckman. I'm the city's Chief Administrative Officer. And what that means is I'm essentially, the title is essentially City Administrator. So I am responsible for city operations. We have 9 city departments. And of those, the city attorney reports to the mayor and to the city council, but the other 8 departments report to me. And so with that, I'll walk through the way that the City of Duluth works and what our operations are. And then I'm also certainly happy to answer questions. So what is the City of Duluth? We are a local government, and we represent the people of Duluth, whether it's a business or a resident. The city has a mayor council form of government, with the city administration making policy proposals to the 9-member city council. And those council districts within the city, there are 5 of them, and there are 5 councilors that represent districts and 4 at-large councilors who represent the whole city. The city's structure, and this is an org chart, which is never the most scintillating content, but it shows you the way that the city is laid out and the way that the structure of the organization is. There are about 865 city employees, of which about 825 report through the 8 departments that report to me. It's a very large organization, and it does a lot of things. And so this next slide is a little bit of a description of Duluth. I won't spend a lot of time on that, but it is the state's 4th largest city, and we have pretty much everything you could want here. And so if you're not familiar with the city, and I suspect you are, please take the opportunity to check us out. But what does the City of Duluth do? We provide major municipal services through our 9 departments. And those services are generally laid out here in front of you on the slide. I won't read everything to you. But we have a fire department, a police department, we have public works, and we do kind of everything. And one of the most interesting parts of the job for me is that our public works department actually includes 2 utilities, a water utility and a gas utility. And that's something that not every city has, that level of service. In part, we do not have an electrical utility because, as Eric just very ably talked through, that is provided to the community by Minnesota Power. I'll just talk through a little bit what kind of work that we do. We have a really wide range of jobs available. If you want to be an electrician, you can be an electrician here at the city. If you want to be an accountant, we need accountants. We need police officers. We need firefighters. My background is as an administrator and as a generalist. And so I have a master's degree in public administration. I came up in a different city and got my skill set there. But we have opportunities throughout the city, and we have positions that need very specific skill sets. We have positions that need very general skill sets, and then we're happy to train candidates that are looking to move. I speak to our new employee orientation every month, and every month I say the same thing, that my job is to put people in a position to succeed, and the city's job is to put people in a position to grow for their next position. And we want that to be with the City of Duluth, but we want people to have the opportunity to grow as people and as professionals. And we want to make sure that they have an opportunity to move up both at the city, or if and when that opportunity presents itself, to look at other organizations. I think it is really a sign of our success and a sign of our good work when people get hired out of this organization. It's really frustrating for me to lose really good people, but it's a sign that they're doing good work on behalf of the community. What is it like to work here? We are public servants, and every employee that works here that I have talked to is proud of that. I am a public servant. This is my 19th year in local government, public service, and I do that because of the impact I can have on the community that I live in and the community that I serve. I like that I can identify a problem outside my office window, and we can have it resolved very often on that same day. And internally at the City of Duluth, we talk about our how statement and our why statement. A lot of organizations have missions and visions, and I find those to be a little confusing because very often they seem kind of like the same thing or they're interchangeable. So we work on our how statement and our why statements, and our why statement is lifting Duluth. We are here and doing our work to lift the whole community. And how do we do that? We do it by being better, bolder, and doing it together. We have dedicated and passionate staff. We have stable jobs and opportunities for promotion, and we really do have excellent benefits. It's a great place to work, and it's a place that delivers crucial and critical services, and we're very proud of that work. So what kind of jobs are available? This is as of yesterday. These are jobs that are posted on the city website, and they are entry-level jobs, and they are jobs for people with tons of experience. I'm looking at it just from the work that I do. I work a lot with our assistant city attorneys. I work a lot with the public information officer. I work a lot with the senior housing developer. And these are actually 3 positions where we have had turnover and for good reasons. We've gotten people who are getting new and bigger jobs in other places. And so we're disappointed to lose them, but excited to have the opportunity to find new and energetic people to come and work for the City of Duluth. So that is a lot of me talking. I will just show you this slide, which is a list of a very incomplete list of all the things that the city is working on. We are prioritizing better broadband access. There's a newspaper story today about Spirit Mountain and the great work that the board, the task force, and the staff there are doing. We are already planning for next year for snow. We start that planning, believe it or not, before snow ends this year. And we've spent time just in the last day on tourism and Great Lakes cruising, on hospital construction, and we're already talking about our budget for next year. There is a lot going on at the City of Duluth, and that is both exciting and sometimes it feels a little like a hamster wheel. You're never going to see the end of the work, and that is a great problem to have. So with that, I will also wrap up. I'm happy to answer questions when that time is appropriate, and I appreciate the opportunity to chat with you all today.